Did you know that the channel tool can help us potentially identify areas of support and resistance that might be difficult to see otherwise? Let me show you how. So I'm going to come into our Thinkorswim desktop platform. I'm going to grab this price level, and what I want to do is just draw a level of support that's pretty identifiable. I mean, this one's been here. You can see it hit multiple times, so let's just draw this in right here. And we can see this was hit, today, about a month ago, 6 weeks ago, a couple months ago, even a year ago. This one has held for quite a while, so very obvious support level. Now, one thing I want to say about that confirms this as well is often the middle of a very large candle like this one can act as an area of support and resistance, and indeed this one did right there. And so keep in mind when you see those extra large candles that there's a potential for the center of that to act as an area of support and resistance. Okay, but let's get on to the channel. So I'm going to come down here and grab the channel tool, which is right here. It's these two lines. And when I click on that, what I want to do is come down and draw basically a parallel line to the one I did before, because that one was obvious. Now I could also do this without the other one, but I wanted to point that one out anyway. And I'm just going to draw at the bottom here, and when I click, it's going to pull another line, and I'm going to drag that up to the high points, these bodies up in here. And once I have that, I kind of encompassed all the price action that we've seen over the last about year. Now, next thing I want to do is click on that, right click, and edit that. And what I can do is add some coefficients. So right down here you can see the 25, 50, and 75. And when I do that, what we're going to see is it added these other three levels of potential areas of support and resistance. And what's interesting is one of them happens to be just right where we already drew it. And so it's again another confirmation of that level of support and resistance. Now, let me kind of zoom in here to focus in on what's happened more recently. But as you can see, this has, in fact, picked up some areas. We can see a lot of consolidation around this green line. That was really close to the highs, but you can see the choppiness around it. Here we got a shooting star right near the top of that. You can see where the other line has acted, where it has some kind of more intermediate or short-term areas of support and resistance, some bouncing off that. But it just helped identify some of these spots that we may not have seen otherwise. And so, give that a look. See if that helps you identify those areas of support and resistance, or point out some that you may not have seen otherwise.